Hey guys, what's up? It's Tim from Everyday Tactical Vids, and today we're looking at another knife. As you can tell, it's from Columbia River Knife and Tool, and it is the M16-14ZSF in desert camo. It's a simple little box that it comes in. One other piece of literature you do get with it, which is cool, is the auto locks system description, basically some directions on that, which is cool because if you're not familiar with it, it could take a little bit of time to figure it out. But yeah, it's cool. I just think that they include that, guy, so you know how it actually works. And then here is your blade right there, the M16. Let me move it over a little bit. Nice knife. It's going to run you about 40 bucks. I got mine for $39.95. You can find it in various retailers online and also in your local sporting goods store if they sell Columbia River. They do have another M16. They have a variety of M16s, but the other main one I was looking at, instead of this desert camo, is black. And the serrations actually, instead of just being vertical like this, actually kind of come back at a 45-degree angle. I've heard some questions about the sharpening of those, so that's why I went with the standard one that has this type of serration. Overall, I got this knife just to be able to carry in the woods, carry out to the range. I want something that's big and beefy that can handle getting beat up and has a longer blade, but is still a folding knife, so that's why I got this guy. All right, let's go into some of the specs on this knife. All right, let's talk through some of the specs on this guy. Closed up like this, it's 5.375 inches, and opened up, it's 9.25 inches, so definitely a large blade for a folding pocket knife, or a folding knife, I should say. This might be a little bit too big for a pocket knife for some of us. The weight is 6.3 ounces, and for me, that's a little bit too heavy for an EDC, but again, I'm throwing this in a range bag or a bag when I head out into the woods. So, you know, the weight's not really a huge issue when it comes to using it that way. Now, speaking of opening it, it's cool. The way you do that is you got this flipper here and then one over on this side here. Basically, you push this guy back toward the handle and that blade locks open really nicely. Now, because of the weight of the blade, it really swings fully, locks into place nicely, and you know, I'm not worried about it getting halfway there and not locking in fully. The other nice thing about these flippers is that, you know, when you grasp it like this, you really can get your thumb up there and then the inside of your first finger like that. So it's very, very solid, very firm for however you want to use it. Let's see a couple other details. The blade length is 3.875 inches, and then the blade thickness, which you can see here, is 0.14 inches, and it's made of AUS 8 metal. So just a couple details there. The handle I also like a lot. This guy is it's very smooth. Now, some people want a little more texturing on their handle, but for me, this is a glass-filled nylon handle. It's very comfortable, and because of those flippers and just how it rests in my hands, it's very, you know, I feel like it's not going to slip out. Some people want a little more texturing on there, but that's, you know, that's really, it's fine for me for this purpose. On the back side here, you can see you have your clip if you want to, you know, put it in your pocket. It's a little bit strange because for me, if I had my preference, this guy would actually be up on this end and over on this side, just because of how I would carry my knife. It does affect, I think, how effectively you can get it out of your pocket and open it quickly, but you know, it's not a huge deal. And the other thing I was noting here is that you can see it's just 3 hex bolts that you have in here. You could, looks like you could pop this guy off and set it up here, over there, or over here. So I'll try to do that. I'll make a little update video like I have for the Griptilian from Benchmade, but I'll, you know, make a little update video and tell you about that as well. Just wanted to get a quick video out about this guy. On the other side, you can see Carson Design M16. There we go. Carson Design M16 14ZSF. Let's see a couple other things. Let's talk about the auto lock system. So for a lot of these types of knives, you have the locking liner. So you open it and this piece of metal slides over and basically locks under this bottom part underneath the blade to keep it in place. You also have this button here, which is the auto lock system. So when the knife clicks into place, that goes over and the auto lock system clicks into place as well. Now, it does take a little training to get yourself comfortable to do it with one hand, and because the weather has been so dry, my hands are all like beat up. They're just totally chapped, and I got cracks on the tips of some of my fingers and stuff, so I got to do this with 2 hands now. But essentially, you need to release the auto lock system, push the liner over, and then you can close that guy back down. Again, nice and easy to open. Swing it out like that. Beautiful knife. Now, I only got this knife a couple days ago, so I can't give you tons and tons of details on it. Like I said, I'll make some update videos after I've had a chance to use it a bit. You can tell just by the sheer size of it that it's not something you're going to be doing, you know, fine detail work with in general. It's definitely a larger knife, so keep that in mind. I have been happy with it, you know, the little that I've been able to use it. The weight of it is good. Again, I like the handle. I like the auto lock system. I'm not a huge fan of what they did with the pocket clip, but we're gonna see if we can mod that out and change it up a little bit. So for 40 bucks, this guy is gonna be a solid knife. It's gonna do a good job for, you know, larger cutting and more aggressive cutting. And that's why I bought it. So I'm not looking for something I'm going to be doing some, you know, fine wood carving with or something like that. So um, I'll kind of wrap the video up here and get it up online. And then as I get some more time using the knife, I'll get some updates out for you guys. So thanks for checking out the video. Again, this is the Columbia River Knife and Tool M16, and then it is the 14ZSF in desert camo. Thanks for checking out the vid, guys, and we will talk to you soon.